Folks, welcome to the best decision any trader can make in their trading career. CiC, being in CiC, this is the only official place to learn about CRT on the entire internet. In the sea of fake mentors, in the sea of fake, phony, posing so-called CRT mentors, obviously, none of them know what they're talking about when it comes to CRT, right? The only correct place to learn CRT is the source. Don't come to me saying it doesn't work. Don't come to me complaining about the concept if you went to learn it from someone else. If you went to learn it from someone else, then go complain to them, not to me. Right? Because if you learn from me, and I've trained many hundreds and thousands of successful traders from all different races in life and positions and social status. The best traders have one thing in common. Those who train under me, of course. They focus solely on my information. As soon as you include someone else and you start receiving concepts from multiple sources of information, you get distracted and you go down a spiral of confusion and you just quit. And that's happened to many people, right? So be careful. The CiC content is 4 chapters. Chapter 1, everything you know is a lie. Chapter 2, stop thinking and start analyzing. Chapter 3, more trading, less drawing. Chapter 4, you are the captain of your ship. The sequence of the chapters is not random. You have to watch them in order. All right? So chapter 1 is going to prepare you for these 2 chapters, 2 and 3, which are extremely technically dense. Which are then, you tie up all the information you learn from the first 2 chapters in chapter 4. All right? One by one. Everything you know is a lie. 3 sub-chapters. Welcome. The reality of trading and how to capitalize on the market efficiency paradigm. Everything is designed to distract you, especially in our digital age, right? With the majority of the population scrolling TikTok and Netflix and YouTube all day long. And for those of you who can watch in the next 5 and 10 years, yes, those are the apps which are famous in 2025. They're all a distraction. The outings, the fun you have with your friends and family, it's all a distraction. Take control of your attention. I've trained many successful traders, and they range from doctors and lawyers and engineers and CEOs of companies, CME traders, actual CME traders coming in and asking me how the stuff I do works. And I reached a conclusion, which is trading is a much tougher profession than even medicine. I've had many doctor traders tell me that. Right? So this is not a casino. This is a professional setting. You're trying to become a trader, a professional trader. Right? This is no different. In fact, I would say it's even harder than being a professional anything else. And you'll see why. In CiC, we're going to be tackling smart money and how they manipulate the market. The reality of trading. 100% of you will fail. All of you. Inside CiC, those who are watching it years and years after, right? You're all going to fail. It doesn't matter if you fail, right? Because a failed trade is nothing more than one step in the right direction, right? So you're all going to fail. You're all going to lose trades. You're going to lose money. It's going to hurt. It's part of the game. I'm not here to sell you some rented G-Wagon, rented Lambo, beachside mansion dream. I'm here to teach you how to be a professional trader. Now, there's a lot of money to be made in professional trading. You can become extremely wealthy and gather huge amounts of money from trading. But you will only do that realizing that most traders lose. 99% of what you see online is nonsense. And you better have a notepad writing down everything I'm saying. All the rented Lambos and rented G-Wagons, rented girlfriends, all the mansions, all the demo accounts, all the profits, all the payouts, all the bank statements. 99% of what you see online is pure garbage. It's designed that way to sucker in noob traders, right? Look at my Lambo. Come join my course, right? Which is why you never see me flex, even though I could. I could flex if I was that kind of person, but you would never see me flex cars or money or whatever, right? Because that doesn't matter. What really matters is, can the person you're seeing provide you with value? Can the person you're watching give you something which you can use in your own trading? If the answer is yes, keep watching. If it's no, then discard them. Bearing in mind that 99% of what you see online is pure nonsense. Real trading is not going from excuse me. It's not going from $1 to $1 million. Real trading is not doubling your account every day. Real trading, and note this down, I purposely didn't fill up the slides. Why? So that those of you who are binge watching don't make use of this, right? Those who are noting down what I'm saying, writing down every word, are those who will advance the fastest and make the most progress, right? So real trading is the action of using money to generate money. So you have $10,000, a decent amount. It's not big. It's not too small. It's small, but it's not too small. The average trading account, $10,000. And there will be a section in CiC speaking about growing small accounts, right? But that's for later. The purpose of trading is to use money to make money, to make a small percentage gain every month, which accumulates over time. And you're going to depend on the magic of compound interest to do the heavy lifting. That's how you build wealth. You don't build wealth by chasing doubles, by chasing $1 million trades, by entering on a 1 minute order block and expecting it to run 10,000 pips. That's not what this game is. That is what you see online, which is garbage, which induces the traders. This is how liquidity is made in the markets. By portraying the image of fast money, of get rich quick. And that's why most people, most traders, and I say traders lightly, are nothing more than gamblers minus the casino. right? So instead of gambling in the casino, you're gambling at home. How to capitalize on the market efficiency paradigm. By realizing you're focusing on the wrong things. This picture is all I'm thinking about when it comes, and this slide is where we get technical, right? When I look at charts, this picture is all I care about. You have the liquidity provider, smart money. And no, smart money is not the hedge funds. It's not the banks. It's not the institutions. That is dumb money, right? Smart money is the people who own the market. These markets are controlled and they're manipulated. And I don't care who tells you otherwise, they're wrong. These markets are owned, controlled, and manipulated. By who? Later. This is you and me and the banks and the hedge funds and the traders on Twitter and YouTube and everywhere. This is us. Every price move you see, every expansion you see happening, no one's causing it. You're not causing it. I'm not causing it. The hedge fund is not causing it. Remember that we're nothing more than fleas on a dog's back going for a ride. Right? So they move the market however they want in specific patterns, which we're going to try and learn to recognize. And no, you're not going to go and chase patterns blindly. You're going to look for the logic behind each price move, and that is how to catch the ride on the dog's back. Real trading. We've covered that topic right now. Just now. Excuse me. So this image, excuse me. This image is all I'm thinking about. You saw me enter a trade in Bitcoin a while back at 25,000. Excuse me, at $19,000 back near the bear market bottom. When I called that move, I was thinking about this. You saw me call the bear market bottom. When I called the Bitcoin bear market bottom, when I came at 16,000 and said it's going to explode upwards, then I had this in mind. Right? Every single trade, I have this in mind. This is the basis of all your trades. You're trying to capitalize on a movement that the market makers are going to cause. That's it. You are not trying to trade a pattern. CRT, model number 1, breakers, order blocks, turtle soups, FEGs, that all comes secondary to this. Liquidity provider, market mover, and willing and or unwilling liquidity. Here's some technicals. Now the market makers control the markets using highs and lows. So they push the market in a rally, they form a high, they dump it lower, and above old highs, we have buy stops. Above all lows, we have sell stops. Right? So you're going to wait for them to go and push market above the old high, forcing in new buyers and stopping out old sellers. Stabbing into the old high. Right? This is a manipulated move. Forcing participants in the market and then going the other way. Turtle soup. Right here. Bearish turtle soup. And vice versa. You have an old low, sell stops, old high, buy stops. And here we have a market structure shift, which didn't work out so well for the blind pattern traders. Right? So we're trying to recognize how market makers sucker in as many people as possible in one direction to move the other direction. That's all we're trying to do. It's that simple. All right, so sell stops, buy stops. They push price below the sell stops, stopping out everyone who was long all the way up. Adding in breakdown traders, at the low. So everyone got stopped out who was long. New shorts were opened down here, and that is the move. That is the liquidity that was generated enough to move the market higher. Right. So think of it as a game of who is the market maker trying to screw over next. Now I know what you're saying. You're saying, where's the charts? Where's the CRT? That all comes second. This is what matters. Understanding the market efficiency paradigm is all that matters. CRT comes second. The open, high, low, and close comes second. Everything comes second to understanding the market efficiency paradigm. Understanding how smart money, how the market makers, how they manipulate the prices in order to make a profit. Screwing over all of the uninformed, speculative, dumb money. Liquidity. That's liquidity. And the reason why I don't see many people going in depth on this matter is because they simply have, they don't know. I happen to know some people who work behind the scenes, which is why I have a deeper understanding of how these charts work, which is why I came to have the highest accuracy in trading history by knowing this. And now you are about to know it too. You don't think about patterns. You think about where is the liquidity and why is the liquidity there. Think about the logic of the moves, not the pattern. Trade the logic, not the pattern. And that marks the end of chapter 1.